Hey, look at that. We're live. It's working. Nice. Awesome. Woo! Peekaboo. Test, 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 test. Cool, cool, cool. I guess I need a plug-in, don't I? Okay. Oh well. I know what I can do. Excuse me while I pull up the chat here. Test, test, test. Virtual. If anybody's on right now, I'd love to know how that music sounds. Look, it's me looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. Look, it's me looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. I can't even hear the music. Can you hear the music? I can't hear it. All right, cool. Can you hear the music? I can't hear it. Mute it. Somebody mute this guy. Mute this guy. There we go. All right. So I'm starting a little early, about 12 minutes early. That's okay. Got a couple ideas we can work on in the meantime. Some things I can show you. Get the chat up. Excuse-moi. There we go. All right, cool. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go to screen share. Look at there. Whoa. Pin for everybody. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna check on my, make sure we're working. Screen share working? Yeah, cool. Okay. All right, Leroy is cooking. All right, back to Ghostly. Sorry. All right, there we go. Nope. Where's Ghostly? There we go. All right, so this is Ghosty. Center that a little better there, huh? He's off. What? All right, here we go. I'm gonna work on that in a little bit, so I'm gonna scoot that over. How's everybody doing today? Whoops. Sorry. There we go. This is great. I skipped posting though yesterday, so can we move everything forward one day and then I will edit it? So what you're seeing here is the daily command that I do that I haven't been doing for several days. You can see I missed all of these days. If your organizational system doesn't work, it's your fault. Yeah, that's essentially what happened here. Some of this isn't even yeah. So, anyways, I'm catching up on it. That's gonna happen. The the best reason for this could be is I was spending time with my family. Check. My daughter had a singing thing that I went to at church. And then two was the school group. There's been so many people to talk to and discuss with that I just haven't had extra time to do some of my normal daily activities. So this made me realize I need to automate more and hand off some more tasks to AI. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to clear that. And then I like to reset context. So slash edit. And then I just type clear again. And then we're back in the terminal. And then I can say Claude and bring us back up to date. One Claude, yeah. What is this? Probably not going to do off live, but oh, okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, great. Okay, great. So all I need to do is jump into my Obsidian Kanban, revise, and then slide over so you can publish when ready, correct? Oh, that was fast. Awesome. All right, let's do that while we're waiting for some of the school group to show up. Hopefully we get some coffee enjoyers. Don't know if I get a notification when somebody joins. Or, oh, good. This is cool. There we go. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. Okay, so the YT fill skill that we worked on yesterday is missing a couple features that I want to add to it before we sell it or share it with our Supreme clientele members. Phil, like Philly cheese. All right, let's open up Obsidian. Oops. OB. Too many OBs in my search bar. Lao. Okay, so let me show you how I want to add this feature to Studio. This is so funny, by the way. Since we're here, why don't I share this ridiculous video with you? Like, okay, so you can collaborate on YouTube, and I hadn't really tested it out before. So I tested it out on one of Zach G's videos.
In case you missed it, Google just released Nano Banana 2 days ago. And it's already the default image model inside of Gemini. Here are 5 ways that you can actually use it. Number 1 is with social media graphics and ads. You can describe the visual.
What a waste of time. No, so it's funny because I did that silly video, right? Because you got to test things, you have to have fun, okay? And it ended up getting 1,200 views versus my last like 5 videos have been sub 800, which I just thought was hilarious because it was like this pointless video, and it's not pointless really. It actually sends people to Zach G's content is the idea. But then it got 12 likes and 3 dislikes, which is hilarious compared to usually not many likes at all regularly. So anyways, I just thought it was funny. Okay, content. Okay, so what I want to train the model on, let's use that as an example. That's why I was here in the first place. See, I forgot what I was here in the first place. ADD. Okay, so actually, let's test. I'll show you what it does first. That might be more beneficial so you can see. So on this one, this is actually for school, so I'm not going to post this, but that's okay. All right, so I have a link of a video that I uploaded, and you can tell there's nothing in here. None of this has been selected. There's no playlist selected. No, it's not AI. Like, none of this stuff is selected, okay? So what I'm going to do is say, YT fill, okay? And then give it the URL. Okay, so once it has the URL, I have it set up to go do research. I should have said skip the research, but that's okay. Let's just run the full automation. Okay, it takes about 2.5 minutes, I believe. Who's in here? Anybody? No? Okay, all right. Back to Ghosty. Okay, so it's extracting the URL, right? And then if you want to see these lines, you do Control O so we can see more about it. So it's getting the context of the transcript. Okay, go back. There we go. And then it's running a Python script that we created, okay? Based off of the research that we find, okay, using the transcript to go get keywords for tags, titles, and description. And then I also have customized description, so you can see it's doing web search. So it's doing the research for the tags and the description and the title, okay? It has specific directives for the title and what is acceptable, not acceptable, optionality of what to use. Do you use questions and titles? They typically only work less than 20%, right? And then you can see we have core topic, understood, we have competitive landscape, and then we have phase 3C plus D. We get 15 titles. And then I open up a sub agent for the title selection. A lot of people might want to manually do this. That's fine. It's an easy change. But we get a score patterns, right, based off of a story hook, results proof, number list, the emotion it's going to create. Okay. And then the sub agent, because I want a separate personality to choose or persona, title selected with high confidence, right? And now it generates the description and the tags and then the metadata, which is that's what I'm editing today. This is fun. Go watch it. Watch this. Fills it in all for me. Okay. This can take an hour a week just to do this for 10 shorts or what have you. So I'm not doing anything, by the way, just to be clear. That's the whole point of automation. And then it saves it. Changes saved. Fantastic, right? Just under 3 minutes per video. And you can skip the research if you want. If you just have normal metadata you want to get right, you can customize it as much as you want. Okay. Yeah. Okay, excellent. And then it's giving me the summary of what it did, right? Yep, that was excellent. So we have some fields that we've skipped over because we didn't think they were relevant, but because I'm going to be selling this skill or sharing it with high quality members, I want to make sure that every single field possible is fill outable. I want to make sure that people can fill out something or check it and then set defaults. So I'm going to give you screenshots of all of the the uh, the studio.youtube under the video, and I want you to verify which ones we're missing for the fields that we need to fill in. And then we will have fields that need to be filled in, and we will have fields that need to just be on default filled in a certain way. And an example of that would be collaborations is not something, the invite a collaborator button is an example of something we do not have. And you'll have to click into it, search for the channel. So in this case, it would be always be Zach G, which is Zach Jalot. Oh, it's just at Zach Jalot. I'll give that to you. We can use that as an example. And we get a link created, and then you want to make sure you allow the analytics viewing and then create the link. And then once you click the create link button, you can move on to the next one. Automatic chapters, featured places, automatic concepts are all checked on default. So we will leave those checked unless the user prompts you to do something different when they program the skill. So for me, we're going to keep all three of those on, but I want them to be at least the fields in the skill that you're aware of, and then you can change. So if I want to uncheck allow automatic chapters and key moments, you can do so. So first I'm going to copy and paste the whole page to you. I was talking to the AI the whole time, so it's just going to throw it in the box there for me. I was talking for a long time. Takes a second. Okay, good. And then let me do that. And so I like quoting that, whether that's best practices or not, I don't know. So what I want to do is give it a specific, grab this tool up here, this little arrow, and then you're going to click on that specific button that you want it to recognize. And then you can use these three dots to edit the HTML, copy it. This is the button. This is just faster to do it this way, in my opinion, because it'll take a lot of tokens to find that button and the right HTML usually. So this is the button, end quotation marks, and then you're going to comma again. And then once you've done that, it should have enough context to go test the button for you. And then worst case scenario, it'll need help, and you can come in here in the inspect view. And like I said, one of the best tools to know in here is this little arrow guy, so you can pick on what you need to designate to the AI that it needs to know is there or not there. Okay. And I said I was going to give it screenshots as well. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to try to break it up, throw that in there, break it up by the sections as best as I can. This is not necessary either, by the way. But again, once you've done this enough, like I have, you start realizing what the AI can just get right away, and then other times takes longer to get. And so it just saves me time because I've worked with this skill and the model for so long that I just know exactly what to give it to get a better outcome. And this is probably going to change really fast, like everything is changing fast. But for me, this is how I like to do it. Okay. But again, you can also go back and forth and figure out that you don't actually need to do that. Why are you connecting? Sorry, guys. I don't know why that happened. Okay. Good. So then I'm going to send that. Okay. And then it'll analyze that and work on that. But you can see how the skill works. It's really impressive, fun to use, super high value. I mean, if you're a big creator and you don't have this, you're hiring somebody to do this in the Philippines to do it for you. And that could be easily $500 a month, and then not let alone all that time, right? Yeah, so here's every field. Good. So this picked up all the fields that we're missing. Collaboration, sort by that. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna go ahead and. Aren't we missing comments and rating? Is that in there? Sort by comments. Yes, do all of those, but did we miss the comments and ratings section too? I don't think that's in there. Comments on, yeah. Okay. So when you're calling the skill in that you want to edit as well, one thing you don't need to do is go into that skill and uh, bring it into context. You can just call it up with the prompt as well. Like you can do it either way. So you can go into Finder, right? And you can say, here's the skill, and then right click, and then option will give you the path to it, and you can get it there faster that way if you want. That's one way to do it. Okay. So just a helpful tip that can come in handy. That took me way too long to figure out back in the day. Here we go. Good. Okay. So 5 fields. Good. Missing. So we already covered 3 of the 5 in the section. Let me implement. Yes. Perfect. So once I finish this, the skill is really already ready to go. Like I said, well, actually, I didn't show you the result, right? So this is it empty. And then watch when I refresh what happens. Boom. So we have a title that was researched based off of algorithms, SEO, whatever the internal prompting is that I gave the skill. Obviously, you can change that to whatever is more effective for you. The description, right? So this was all researched, and then this was directed because this is my school community and this is my website. So it also is saving the defaults that you would post regularly as well. Okay. Make sure nobody dropped in. And then it's clicking shorts. It's saying, no, it's not for kids. Paid promotion. That's one. Did we miss paid promotion? I don't remember seeing that one. No, it's not a paid promotion. Inviting the collaborator is the big one we're going to test because usually it has metadata with JSON files, has trouble sometimes clicking the buttons. And then you can do this in headless mode as well on Chrome or not. And headless mode, there's just a way to think about it is you're not going to see it log into your profile and do this for you, which freaks some people out. But when I'm in my terminal like I am here, look, I usually have at least 4 windows open. So I don't want something else to be dragging me down with it. So once I have tested the skill, I run it in headless. Yeah, good. I want to make sure we're not missing anything else. Yeah. Worst case scenario, you can just come back and add it. Like I said, the button's the biggest thing. And then again, related video. I have specific commands to give it the related video. So it chose this specific video out of all those videos, right? So that was directed by me as well. And then, we need to add a subtitles. No, that's not going to work. Okay, fine. Nope, leave it. We're good. It's already in there. We don't need that. And then I keep it as unlisted, but it can also schedule it. Like I said, I don't actually want to schedule this video, I don't think, at least, because it's really for the school community. Let's see the video.
Good morning, Zero to Automated fam. It is so good to have you guys here. We get more members trickling in every day. Make sure you do a couple things, okay? You got to introduce yourself, and then I want you to go to the top. That was a camel noise, by the way. Have a great day.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to post it. Again, one thing I keep reminding myself every day, especially with content stuff, is just keep pushing the limits of having fun with content, because then your unique personal brand and identity will come through. Whether people like it or not, that's not your problem. I mean, I hope you like yourself enough to know that. And then 2 is push the limit on just testing random things and see what works. Because what's the worst that can happen? You post like a silly video, you're afraid somebody's not going to take you seriously. Well, if you're a serious person, they're going to take you seriously. And I'm a very serious person, but I like to have fun, right? And I think that comes through, and that's the type of team you want to work with, anyways, right? So just challenge you on that. Okay, so go to the 5th, and again, I can do this in the automation, but it's finished already. I was gonna say it's cooking right now. It's busy, but that's fine. Okay, what time is it here? Central Time. Let's go 9:45 and just get this baby out there and then save it. Okay. So again, all of this was done by the automation. I had nothing to do with it other than what I just did there to prove a point. Okay, let's check on it. Okay, so you can see where we're adding here. Remixing comments, yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. It's got the right for Zach. Good. Updated. Yes. Good, 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 good. All 4 features implemented. Here's the summary. Okay, it seemed to understand that really well. So now I'm really excited to test it out. Excellent. Now, based off of this skill working for us, you're not changing anything other than inviting a collaborator on default. Is that correct or no? Did we default something else? And if so, I want to know exactly what it is, because that's the one that I want to know about. And then this skill is going to be ready to share to the community. I'm super excited. This is one of the most valuable skills I have ever created, and I have not found one on GitHub yet, so I'm excited to see what that does as well. Okay, now the defaults. This will invite, yep. Allow him to view the analytics, yep. Already the default, already the default. They're there. All right. Excellent. Update logs. You can also just be like, leave the window. It's up to you. Okay. We posted that guy. Cool. Oh, I noticed something else. Do we have any data on having the call to action link at the very top of the YouTube description? If that's really important or not as important, or does YouTube look down on that because you're not getting the keywords at the top of the description? Do we know that? If not, I'm going to run my deep research skill as well, which I'm really excited to show you. Yeah, it's just going to do a quick web search. It's probably going to be good. I'm not too concerned with that being an issue. Whoops. Good. Okay, back to school. Whoops. Where am I going? There we go. Excellent. Update logs. Oh, wait, actually, let's Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so load our school skill. I want to add a new skill to one of our course classrooms. Okay, so in the course here, in the classroom area, we have the vault where we're going to be releasing one skill per week. We already have 5 in there. Email optimizer, YouTube repurposer, TikTok. So we're going to keep releasing these, and we're talking about getting a voting system as well. So we'll give you ideas of what you want, and you can vote the next one to the top. So we'll have a group voting feature around it, and you can vote for which skill you need next. This is one of the most underappreciated things right now in Claude Code is how to use skills. I know someone that has built a fully functional marketing and advertising platform, and they still haven't used skills. So I believe they could get a lot more out of it if they did. But what's great about that is you can go incredibly far without them. But the real question is how much time, money, and potentially better outcome could you get by using skills? And you have to think the creators of Claude Code are using skills every single day. So if you're not sure how to use them or what they do, you'll definitely want to get into Zero to Automated. Okay. And right now it's free. We're not going to be offering this for much longer. All right. Now, where did I leave off? Okay, sweet. Good. Scan all classrooms. Make sure we don't have any updates. And if we do, go ahead and update your outline for all. I think the Vault might have one more module, but I'm not sure. And if not, that's where we're going to add the new skills. The Vault is our school skills vault, and that's where we will add the new skill. Good. Okay. And so, oh, that was the thing on my to-do list today. All right. Also, look and tell me where it would be pertinent to add in the classroom module start here, where we could mention that you don't get access to the vault until you're level 2, and how you level up to level 2 by making sure you do the introductory school pinned post and liking other people's posts and commenting back several times to reach level 2, which takes how many points? Not sure. I think Zach G did the vault, and we don't have a full outline on how it's set up. So make sure you get a full outline and SOP for creating a new skill in the vault before we add the new skill. So this is what's fun in 4.6. You can just keep talking and it goes right back in, and you can end up running agents in parallel, which you couldn't do as well in 4.5 and definitely not before 4.5. So that's really changed for the better. Three points. Everyone on leaderboard is already level 2. Let me check if they're all. Yes, got it. Let me scrape the ball. Yep. Yeah, it's locked to level 2. Awesome. Oops. Sorry. Totally forgot about Obsidian. Why we wait for this? So this is how I'm organizing my posting per week right now. And I'm playing around with this because the text editor is super important to me. And if you go in here, I can just edit it like I would a normal document and then click back. Oops. And click back and then slide. So I'm really liking this versus creating my own CRM because I had my own CRM, but visually it may have looked prettier, but this actually works better for me. So I'm playing around with that. That's going to be something I'm going to be working on and releasing to the school as well, is this content automation platform where you can start automating more of your content depending on what social media you're using and then how do you organize it. And that's what I keep going back to. And that's why I've spent so much time on Obsidian memory and file storage, because you can see over here, like this is like how I lay everything out essentially. And you'll notice there's like buckets 4, 5, 6. And then you also probably noticed, or didn't, if you click in, I have this formatting up here, which is incredibly important. Oh, that just reminded me too. Let's pull this over. I don't want to forget to do that today. Something that came to my attention recently on semantic search, and I'm curious if we can implement it in our system today. Okay, it had to re-log in. Great. Did it figure it out? Back home. There we go. Cool. Okay, so anyways, that's basically a wrap for what I wanted to do today. We finished the skill. We've revised it. I show you what it does, and then how I'm going to post it again is automated through the Chrome browser. And again, you can do this in headless mode or however you want. It's up to you. Okay. And then, like I said, something to look forward to is the content automation posting and how we're going to be doing that. Uh, fully works with images. Outstanding. And then again, how do you save more time? Do not forget today, ask yourself, what is the number one bottleneck in my business now? What is holding me back from my goal? Is it I need more leads? Do I need more cash flow? What is it? And then say, how do I do that? I'm not touching the keyboard, by the way. This is what like I could watch this all day, just doing things for me. And then once you know that, you need to strategically, but most importantly, focus like a funnel on that one goal today to move your business forward or move your career or your professional life is a better way to say it. Move your professional life forward so you can get a raise, wow your boss, get a bonus, whatever it is, right? And then worst case scenario, not lose your job because AI is going to take it over, which is silly, but not silly. Okay. Any questions on that? Let me check in with the school group. Anybody jump on at time? This is impromptu jump on. No. Okay, cool. So, sorry. Go back to this. So, to join the school community, it's in the description below. You can also find us here, 02 automated, and then you'll find us right away. This is what we're offering right now. You get Claude Code 101, 8 lessons. And guess what, guys? Guess what? If you go into the classroom, you can get a little sneak peek real quick. Whoops, don't do that. right here. Look, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are adding more slowly but surely, but I already have them written out. So these will be out soon, actually. Okay, something to look forward to. And again, all of this is free right now, not for long. So please join us now. If you're a serious professional or a small business owner, we would love to have you. How we doing, Claudia? Oh, okay, good. Yeah. So essentially what happened here is this Vault classroom course, I have not scraped it yet. So the skill was not aware of how it was structured. So it's figuring out how it's structured right now. And then once it figures out how it's structured, we'll be good to go and add more. All right. That's it. I'm signing off, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day. It has been my pleasure. Go build something today. It has been my absolute pleasure. Go build something today. Take this seriously. You can drastically improve your life, professional and personal, just by playing around and getting your hands dirty, okay? And if you need help, join our school group. It's free right now, but it's not going to be free for much longer. So now is the time to join if you're a serious professional or small business owner. Thank you once again. Have a great